Yo,
Yeah.
what's up? What you doing?
Nothing, I'm with my friend.
Your dog come see you?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Can I bring my friend though?
Who your friend?
He be right here.
Put him in the camera.
Yep.
She said you valid.
All right. Y'all trying to like drink?
Yeah, I'm down for whatever.
All right. I'm gonna let you know when you pull up. All right.
Alright, I'll text you to my Addy.
Welcome, my friends. My name is Antoine Phoenix, and this is my RP experience. Peace and love to all my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you for hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing, and turning on all notifications so you know when I have a whole new video up. Tonight's video is about the male dating strategy, originally done by Shoe on Head. Now, there have been people that reacted to this video some months ago. I let them go ahead and get that out of their system until I put my hands on it. And this is one of the times I didn't watch anybody else's reaction to it because I had my own take. Because I have my own, not personal experiences, but from what women would tell me. And obviously what I'm afraid that my daughter has already experienced with dudes, men, boys sliding into the DMs. And that's just the online stuff. A major clip from Shoe on Head that I'm going to react to, but then I'm going to give the reason why if men could, they would talk to multiple women. And while I understand women won't understand this particular thing, hopefully I can help it make sense of why a lot of dudes will do this. Let her begin.
Hello friends. It is another day of me researching the man question. In the last few videos, I talked about how to be a real man, and then I talked about men's living spaces. But this time we will be observing the male dating strategy. Dating is hard nowadays. There is a reason people like Andrew Tate and these other red pill guys are blowing up right now. Men are confused. Men are lost. They're being told all these contradictory things on how to get women. Be nice, but not too nice. Don't show emotions. Show your emotions. Make 6 figures. Have a 6-pack. Drive 6 Bugattis. Never smile. Don't wipe your ass. In the animal kingdom, the male will maybe show off its beautiful feathers or do a little dance to attract a mate. In the human world, a man will slide into a woman's DMs and ask for pictures of her toes. So today we are going to be reading some of those messages. But before we do that, let's quickly get into today's sponsor because
We're not going to do that. Okay, but I will leave a link where you can watch her full video. I'm not going to do her whole video because I believe it's like definitely a half an hour. And I'm not trying to go over half an hour with this video. I don't think it's needed. I just need to get the gist of what she's talking about. And let's continue.
Now let's just address this incel word for a second. Incel means involuntary celibate, usually referring to a man who cannot get laid, usually used as a pejorative, as an insult, because everyone knows a man's worth comes from the amount of times his genitals have been inside a woman.
Not necessarily, Shu. Okay? Now, I do have to blame this on men, because men are the ones that will be like, wow, you smashed her, and her. Only because it is difficult, usually, to get inside a woman's punani. And even if you are getting it easy, that means you had to put a lot of work in being a celebrity, a football player, a singer, an actor, something flashy. It can't be something behind the scenes like a writer or a screen producer. It can't be, well, it can be if that person's trying to get a role. But otherwise, if you are out there in the limelight, you will get woman attention a lot more easily. I know this because when I was a photographer, I got a lot of woman attention. Whereas now, I don't get hardly none because of the field that I'm in. Sobering experience. But there's one workaround with this, though. If you are a man that's seen with a lot of women, like if you have a lot of women that you hang around or you are seen with, you will have that perception that you are good with the women. So therefore, you will still get that benefit of being the ladies' man or the man. Continue.
Now, there are two types of incels. There are the capital I incels, the incel movement, the one that just absolutely despises women. But then there's the lowercase I incels, the guys who just kind of have trouble dating for whatever reason. The word incel has absolutely lost any and all meaning, like most words on the internet today. It's really just come to mean man I don't agree with. When literal attractive male celebrities are being called incels, it might be time to pack it up. But I'm calling this video Incel Pickup Lines because that is the Twitter account I got some of the screen caps from, so.
I've got used to it now because of all the TikToks, Instagram, even YouTube man hate videos that I've seen, mostly clips, but videos as well, compounded with real life experiences of women saying man hating things. Not always directly toward me, but I've heard it enough now that I'm somewhat numb to it, but not numb to it that I'll ignore it, but numb to it that it doesn't affect me as much. And also, I notice that when women, and men will do this too, but we're talking about women right now. When women get frustrated with a man, the first thing they'll do, and I had an ex that was a hit professional with this particular thing, they will say verbal, hurtful, low blows to you. They'll say something about your manhood, saying that you a bitch, you're gay, that type of stuff right there. But yes, I've heard them call Henry Cavill an incel. And do you even know what that is? Really? Okay, because I always think of an incel as a guy that's online, on a computer, of course, that has a hard time getting women, and also in the way that she made that branch off is the ones that hate women. Also, they have a problem maybe getting them, but they hate women, and then there's the ones that is just awkward with women. But I believe that portion, which must be a lot, a huge amount, is the ones that will be funding OnlyFans or those types of women, because that is the only positive experience that they are getting from those types of women. And the only way I would know this, because I watched some of them on Twitch to see how they was getting hate and also love, and how they interacted with the people. Some of them was mean, but the ones like an Amaranth or something, she was, well, she would play hot and cold, but she was usually somewhat nice to most of her viewers. The thing is, people would be fighting in the comments though. And of course, there would be guys that would be hating, saying things. And I'm wondering, like, well, why are you here wasting your energy? Or are you trying to do the opposite of, instead of kissing her ass? Me, I was more observing, but kissing her ass, you would try to get her attention by trying to insult her. Anyway, let her continue.
It's really not that deep. So without further ado, howdy. Pokes with boner. How are you, beautiful? Good. Starts getting hot and takes off my shirt and shapeshifts into this. Okay, you know, as a white woman, 7 out of 10. Sorry for the pic before, that was pretty disrespectful. I was being horny and inconsiderate. I have my own demons to face. Men be like, I'm fighting demons, and the demons is having a boner. You remind me of Eva Braun. What the f? I like it. That is a terrible thing to say. Is it? She was hot. I could be the Adolf to your Eva. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I'm pretty good looking, and you're not too bad. We should see what's up. LOL, I'll pass. Your loss. FYI, my friends call me Horse Clayton. What's up, my sexy slave? Just kidding, just kidding. I am not a murderer. Farts very loudly. Did you just fart? Because you blew me away. What's up, sexy baby? Okay, there is nothing weird about calling, like, your partner, like, you know, your girlfriend or boyfriend baby. But why does sexy baby sound so f***ing weird? 10/10 for the did you just fart, you blew me away part, though. Wish your toes were in my mouth right now. I mean, hey.
Oh man, I feel attacked. Okay, I admit it. I have a foot fetish thing. Pretty feet, women feet. Okay, so no confusion out there. Foot fetish. I'm more that I would do it, not say it type of thing. Anyway.
Come to Turkey, meet with me. Turkey supports Russia. I'm from Ukraine. Turkey supports Ukraine.
I'm playing both sides so that I always come out on top.
Hey, how are you? Good, how about yourself? Pretty good too, thanks for asking. No problem, LOL. Have you ever put your feet in someone's face just to mess with them? Lol, just asking cause I'm bored. No, that's gross to be honest. LOL, that would be funny though. Nah, man. Okay, whatever. I swear to God, foot fags are so bold online. I cannot think of any other fetish where they actively try to get, like, strangers to participate in it. I'ma get you pregnant. Daydreaming about how fine you'd be. So fine. So fine. See? Okay, I guess I spoke too soon about the foot fetish thing, because this just reminded me that someone literally did this to me, but as a blueberry. This motherfucker had a blueberry inflation fetish straight out of Willy Wonka and would send me photoshops of myself photoshopped as a blueberry. Like, I don't want to kink shame. Yes, I do. What the f is this, sir? Wow, you are quirky and random and XD. What's up, ugly bitch? Have you ever been so down bad you XD'd at a woman? Greetings, female. I am beginning my mating ritual now. You will fall in love with me. You will marry me. You will bear my children. Wanna hook up? No thank you. I'm a lesbian. I'm pretty feminine. Lol. Oh, God.
Years on there.
Bruh.
This one hurt. Hey, woo. Hello? May I be able to go out with you? Where are you? Woo?
Bruh. Is this what we doing online? Fellas, is this what we doing online? You wondering why the women be having their chest out and their hair all to the sky? This is why. Okay? And this is what she shared. I had women share me stuff, not like this. Usually they would tell me about the D pics, but I mean like, yo.
Woo. Go die. Yo, woman, let's straight to the chase, waste no time. He's not there to play games. 10 out of 10. Do you want to play 21 questions? Yes, you go first. You're describe it. These men are going to turn me into a radical feminist, I swear to God. You sexy as for a schizophrenic. Why on earth would you say schizophrenic? Oh, my bad. I don't know what agender means. And I thought it was because you said they, them that you thought you were more than one person. My bad. I don't understand all the terminology. I just got out of a 6-year relationship. I'm new to this. Okay, look, he's trying, okay? Honestly, I get it. Especially if you've been out of the dating scene for 6 years. Like, every day I wake up and there's new terminology. Every week I am canceled for being 2 weeks behind the approved words. What if I showed you my privates right now? Would you show me yours? No. Why, mommy? You're obviously ovulating. I have a BP, so we both benefit. What is a BP? Boy pussy. Wanna see it? You mean your ass? Kinda, but it's an Kim Kardashian one, don't worry. What? Please, for the love of God, do not call your asshole a boy pussy. You do not have a bussy. You have an ass. You are a grown-ass man. I swear next time I hear the word bussy, I am pushing the forbidden button that kills one of my subscribers. Rest in peace to whoever that guy was. My dad hits himself sometimes and throws things because he's depressed that mommy died. I'm scared. Can you be my new mommy? Please come to our house and be my new mommy. You'll love my dad and he will love you, I promise. We got the mommy, we got the psychotic manipulation tactics, we got nearly everything in this one. 9 out of 10. Heh, you're nice. How old are you? Oh boy. 34. Please, don't be upset. Do you want to date me? No. Fine, I'll wait 100 years if I have to. I'll be dead by then. Ah, okay. Prise open your casket. You don't look too bad. I don't mean to be rude, and I certainly don't want to be creepy, but are amazing. I don't mean to be out of line, but would it be okay if I have a feel? Looks to my feet shyly and then at you. You're pretty smart for a girl, you know that, right? Blushes. I'm pretty sure other girls are smart. Eyes widen for a bit of surprise. Thinks to myself, oh no, oh, she didn't like that. Well, it's just biology that men are smarter. We have higher IQs on average. Like my IQ is 159. Anyway, let's move on. Smiles cheerfully. Hello? Who's this? Blushes deeply. Oh. God, I wasn't expecting that right off the bat. I'm Vincent from 3rd period. My acquaintance gave me your kick. Okay. Looks at the ground and takes a deep breath. So what are your plans for this weekend? Can you, like, not? What is it that you mean? What? A bulge grows larger in pants to signify confidence. Excuse me, just passing through. Gropes you. Oh, I'm sorry, my hand slipped. Looks down in shame. Why do they talk like they are in an RPG? They act like they're playing D&D. I would just start like role-playing back and getting like increasingly weirder with it. Teleports behind you. Ooh woo. I blush as I slowly unzip my dick. Oh dear, he thought. Someone swiped me in the wrong direction again. And I'm trying to write an original opening line just to be ignored and left unanswered. Right out the gate with the 0 confidence, 0 riz. This is like somehow more unattractive than the weird anime furry lore.
Okay, that's all, folks, with that. And while that was amusing, man, my brother's going out. Sad. Now, to be fair, one line that I've used online is, how's your day going? Usually I somewhat know this person and we have talked before, but yeah, I do have to admit, like when you're online texting, you almost don't know what to say as a guy. And sometimes we just like, fuck it, just say anything. So, and I know a lot of times dudes are doing things to get a reaction. some type of reaction. So even if it's a bad reaction, it's better than red and no comment back. That's probably the worst. I have to admit, you get that more when you're more familiar with the person. You may get the silent treatment. Okay. So, as I usually say, I understand the woman's experience. Imagine that they are getting that every day from random dudes. It's probably not you, or it may not be you, but it's some guy or guys doing this particular thing. And a lot of them, either their ego swells or they have real contempt for men, no respect for men. The dudes that are really good at talking to women, I don't think they're going to be texting them online too much, unless if they met them in person. I understand with some of those men, that's the best shot that they have. I think it's a lot easier to do it behind the screen than in somebody's face. That's why on that Aber and Priest video, I say people are more honest online. Well, not in all things, but as far as stating their views, how they think and feel about something, most of the time they will be honest. They will be dishonest and maybe how they look, how much money they have, how many the woman that they are talking to or the man they are talking to, how happy their relationship is. Those are things that people tend to lie about. Anyway, without further ado, as I promised, to the women that may be watching this video, why, if men can, they will talk to multiple women. I'm going to play this video and then I'm going to explain.
Remember that.
Would you guys go on a date with me? Would you go on a date with me?
No, I'm sorry,
No?
my boyfriend.
No worries, all good. Would you go on a date with me?
Well, I'm married. So.
You're married? How long have you had that problem? But would you go on a date with me?
That's the response you want. Just getting laughed in your fucking face.
Would you go on a date with me?
Whoa. Depends how old you are.
I guess.
25.
25?
Yeah.
Lower.
Okay. Then probably no, because I'm far too old for you.
Would you go on a date with me?
You didn't do any of those things.
I don't know.
Would you go on a date with me?
I guess maybe.
Would you go on a date with me?
Sure.
Yeah?
This is why you never stop shooting. You never stop shooting your shot, because eventually one's gonna go down. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Remember that.
True, true, and true. Now, this was obviously the old day dating experience when men would go out in the world and approach women. Woman after woman after woman. This is what happens with women laughing in your face, rejecting you, saying they have a boyfriend, giving you fake numbers. I've been through all that. Not as much with the women laughing in my face. I think I've got more of the fake numbers because I usually come at a woman respectfully. Wait a minute, yes, actually I did. My sisters would be the ones that would laugh because they would say, not all black women, what I'm saying, some of them would hit me with, oh, you're kind of short, or why do you sound white? Or it would be something. That's why I would try to approach ones that's not hood, but you can't always tell because sometimes they could be dialed up and you don't know. These days, you have white girls that act hood as well, or other nationalities, so would still get that same particular thing. But hey, this is what I mean. For the women, come into the guy's shoes, for example. You're going through this, and you gotta go through, how many women did he have to go through? Almost 100 women to get to that woman right there. And hopefully, she doesn't change her mind, or maybe because she seems like a sweetheart, and those women are diamonds in the rough. So I think you can only meet them if you are probably doing this particular thing right there. And while he did get rejected, I don't know how the guy looked because he never showed how he looked. A lot of guys that are doing this method right here, that this is actually from the pickup artist thing, because of the rejection and the fake numbers and stuff, they'll get a bunch of yeses. And actually, sometimes it's not a yes, because a lot of times people may cancel, a woman may cancel, she may get cold feet, she might meet somebody else, she may change her mind, her friends might talk her out of it. It's a lot that can go wrong, unless if, and this is why I think a lot of times work romances tend to happen, because you're around each other constantly. So even if the woman was going to flake on you, if she got to the point of talking to you, giving you the number, she's probably going to concede and go out with you just because of maybe avoiding that particular thing, if she just don't shut it down at the very beginning. You try to set up some dates to see if you can hang out with this girl. This girl flakes. This girl doesn't. The worst sometimes is the girl that will meet up with you. Things may go well, and then she goes cold later. I always think because another guy came back in the picture, maybe her ex came back, maybe it was some other guy that she really wanted that swooped on in, that you have no idea about, and then she backed out of it. So then you're left hanging. So this is a lot of times why men will start talking to multiple women to cover his bases. I've always been scared of this because I have that luck to get myself into odd situations. So say you have that woman that does flake on you after you and her supposedly had a good time, everything went well, but you didn't see her, and then you met someone else. Because you have to remember, guys are probably doing this every other weekend. So he meets this other girl. This other girl says yes. And then those two start hanging out. But then the other girl hits him back up like, hey, can I see you? Maybe because something that she had wasn't working out. So now she's coming back to you. But maybe that woman right there was definitely the woman that you really liked. This other woman that you talk to, you like her, but for some reason, maybe you don't have certain things in common. She don't like roller coasters. She may not like things that the other woman likes. Now, I'm pretty sure this happens to women too, but we're talking about the men. So this guy will end up talking to both of them because that one came back, but the other one doesn't like to do what he really wants to do. Now, instead of making a decision right here of just cutting one off, now he's going to keep talking to both to see where it's going. Now, usually how I usually shut this down, because, see, women are different now, but when I was a little younger, once you sleep with them, they usually want to be exclusive. I'm old-fashioned in that way. If she and I have smashed, I'll let her bring it up because I don't know. She could be 304. But if she's like, hey, I really want to start seeing you, and I decide to smash her, because I usually just don't be smashing a woman just because, oh, I need to get my rocks off. She is my type to a degree. I'm attracted to her to the degree that I would smash her. But most of the time, I don't really know how she feels about me until either she invests in some kind of way with time, or start doing nice things for me, or either we lay down. It's one of those ones that I know is usually a relationship takes off. If those don't happen, then we're usually in limbo, and usually maybe she may be stringing me along with having me on a rotation. So I only say that because there are some men that do like having a rotation of women, and of course they do that particular thing so that they are never left without a woman. But I believe guys that approach a lot of women and work so hard to get into a relationship, they have that safeguard of keeping their options open and talking to multiple women, because most women are sending him mixed signals. Now, I would think if that woman that he last talked to went out on a date with him, their relationship just took off, they just started spending a lot of time together, good times together, not giving him enough time to be thinking about any of those other women that he may have talked to, that he may have got a number from, because I'm assuming he had got a woman, well, he asked him out on a date, so most of them did say no. So maybe that's probably a more direct way to get to the end of the story, instead of you putting yourself into an endless loop. Because most of the time, men are just trying to get a woman's number or Instagram. I'm talking about in the real world. Well, their social media. Instead of straight asking them like, hey, can we go out? Can I take you out? I think you put yourself in better position of something, you finding out if she's interested right off the bat. Because I think a lot of women do have that reflex of just giving their number out or their social media out. Like, oh, okay, another follower. Okay, it's fine. Unless if he turns out to be a raging psychopath. Now, this video was a little longer than I wanted it to be. But, as I say, her video, that was only 8 minutes of her video talking. Her video was definitely a half an hour. So I did not want it to be a half an hour on top of me talking. So, if you like this video, give me a like and subscribe. Of course, comment below. Someone attack my editing skills. Okay, I do the best I can, buddy. And of course, sometimes things don't turn out perfect. But thanks for letting me know. Have a good day.
Probably take your girl if I wanted to.
If you can take her, you can have her, bro. Stealing a girl that's gonna cheat on somebody is not a flex. That's why we say no man can ever steal your girl. He can only steal your problem. Because if she's willing to do that, she is a problem. And if this ever happens to you, you should be thanking God, especially if it happens early on in the relationship, because now you don't have to waste any more time on someone who clearly is not the one for you. And by the way, fellas, it is not your job to stop these guys from trying to take her from you. That is her responsibility, not yours. And if you try to control that, you are going to look extremely insecure. There's nothing more unattractive to a girl than a man complaining about the things that she's doing. You need to have the mindset of, I'm gonna let you do you, boo-boo. And if she's doing things like constantly flirting with guys or messaging all kinds of guys or any other behavior that's super sketchy or sus, why are you even dating her in the first place, bro? Have some self-respect. Stay strong, kings.